Now, if it's once done, you pick yourself up and give. Are you two wanting to do anything, or just stand there and watch the show?
I pick up the backpack.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just go out the front door.
All right.
Fuck. That's a slow start.
No problem. He's like going, Freddy, by the time he's starting to maybe get up to speed, you're already out the front door. Both Freddy and Colbert give me a sprint roll because now it's a race to see who can get this poor girl. It looks like a young Sleestack girl running. Colbert's out of wind. He's like, my legs.
I gotta work on the landings.
Damn it, Colbert, pick it up. Come on.
Fuck.
Freddy, give me a grapple roll to catch this young person as they attempt to flee from the long arm of justice.
Okay.
Oh, all right. You managed to grapple her and stuff. She's like, let me go, let me go. She's swatting ineffectually at you.
I just want to ask you, do you know Franklin? Calm down.
You give me an empathy roll. You see Colburn. He's kind of bent over in the distance going, I'm almost there. And he's like, a stitch.
Yeah, empathy then.
Yeah, she definitely knows him. She says,
My name is Detective Freddy. I'm trying to find him.
Oh, she struggles more against you.
I'm gonna drag her back to the others.
Give me a strength roll. All right.
Thank you for the tea, ma'am. I just walk out the front door with this backpack.
I put my arm out.
She's on the phone. She's like, and we need the fire department. I think that my upstairs may be on fire. No problem. You guys all converge around this girl. She is now more scared. 3 fucking half simian dudes have accosted her. She struggles futilely against Freddy, but he has a grip like a guy who masturbates constantly.
I get my backpack. Thanks. Appreciate it.
There you go. I just get in the car. Just shoot her in the knee. She'll talk faster.
She says.
Maybe we'll stick in the trunk for a little bit.
Are there any people standing around?
The fat guy who's walking his dog. She looks really freaked the fuck out.
I walk up to him.
He's standing there with his dog looking at you going, huh?
I hold up my license to him.
He looks at it. Huh?
She's wanted for triple homicide. And then I walk back to the car.
Throw the book at her! Yes.
I pop the trunk. I do what the leader commanded.
No, don't do that. Don't put her in the trunk. Don't.
You're holding her.
I know. I'm trying. All right, listen. Are you Adrian? I turn like try to look at her. Are you Adrian?
Am I Asian? She says.
Adrian. Is your name Adrian? What's your name?
Violet.
Violet.
Don't put me in the trunk.
Listen, we're not going to hurt you. We just want to find Franklin.
Convinced at that. How's that fast talk coming there, T?
Oh, you wanted a fast talk? All right,
yeah.
That'll
tie that up nicely.
10.
Walk up. I'm wanted for a triple homicide. And I go back.
He hurries off with his dog. Well, hurries, you know.
Slade, calm her down. Just talk to her.
Hi.
Hey.
What are you guys doing to Violet? Says a lady from the Mrs. Du Bois. It's Franklin's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Ah. So that's who it is. We just wanted to ask her where...
Detective you are, says Violet.
I look at the lady and say, ma'am, please go back inside.
I'm waiting on the fire department. Did you hear a smashing noise?
Don't worry. It's all been taken care of. You can go calm down now.
Give me a new fast talk roll, TJ.
That's what I think I said. But what I really said was, holy shit, that's what I said.
Yeah. She goes, oh, thank goodness. I'll call the fire department and tell them that it's okay.
No problem. We're already here.
She waves and goes inside. And Violet's like, oh, Mrs. Du Bois, oh. And then she realizes she's left with the goon squad.
You're ours now.
She looks like she's ready to faint.
Violet, all right, look. All we want to do is just ask you some questions about Franklin. That's it. Okay? I'm going to let you go now. I'm going to let you go. Okay?
I grab her other arm before he lets go of her.
I haven't.
I want to watch you guys sprint.
I just want, as soon as he's like, I'm going to let you go, I grab her other arm.
This keeps the sprinting scene from happening. So yeah, looks like he's got her. All right, so she looks unhappy and like she's being roughed up. You notice other people are like starting to peek out of their windows and stuff.
I put my head down low and slump in the back seat.
All right. So you want to hold on to her? I'll shove her in the back seat with you.
Yeah.
All right, I shove her in the back seat with Ralph.
Right.
I sit next to her in the back seat with Ralph.
Give me an intimidation there, TJ. Ralph, you can try to do an intimidation also as you guys are getting scarier and scarier. Freddy, what are you doing?
I'm in the driver's seat looking through the rear window.
I look horrified at the driver's seat. And so it begins. We can't stay here. We need to move.
Yeah, I'm going to drive just away.
Would you like to drive fast to get out of
here? No.
Get on it.
Right.
It's okay all over again. We just need to have the cops chase us.
Oh yeah. If there's a police chase, this will be one of the fucking slowest ones on record. Right. She looks really panicky and shit.
I look at her. What happened?
She says when he looks at her.
What happened before the dreams came?
You know about the dreams?
Which means I know when you're lying. So what happened before the dreams?
Don't look at me like that. You've got them crazy eyes. It happened ever since I translated the play. In my nightmares, I see a ruined city on the lakeshore. Sometimes I see a figure in yellow robes wearing a white mask extending his black hand to me. And then she kind of turns away from Colburn and goes, "In dream, in sleep, he sang to me." Colburn slaps the shit out of her.
Mm-mm.
We're rolling on her.
Can't answer questions when you're getting fucking singy on us.
She's unconscious. She must have fainted.
Good. Now we can take her back somewhere more private.
What is wrong with you?
You're the one who grabbed her and apprehended her.
She was a potential suspect.
Yeah. You know what suspects like to do, Freddy? Do you know what suspects like to do? Run. They fucking love running.
So do teenage girls with a bunch of guys chasing her down the street.
Yeah. You just had to shove her in a car, Freddy. What do you think? She's going to be all about giving us help?
All right. So you're saying we should just move right into interrogation, right, Freddy?
Sure.
So what? You want to... He goes so sideways. Right now, we're just kind of hitting the bumper. We're just kind of bouncing off the curb at this point, Freddy. It's not too late to reel it back in.
Look, let's just...
So after kidnapping somebody, where would you like to drive them to? Or do you just want to go around hoping to get spotted by her friends and family in the car?
Does she have a purse and or pockets?
Yeah. One of the guys is beginning to either molest her or search her. You're not sure which in the back seat.
Does she have an ID?
Should I record this for HBO?
Mm-hmm.
She has a school ID. Apparently, she goes to
Jefferson High.
That's right, Jefferson High School.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not sure why I like to pronounce it that way. I think I watched too many episodes of the Jeffersons back in the day. He was so salty.
Moving on up.
Moving on up. It's an old people show, Freddy.
I don't know that, though.
It's probably for the best.
You're not old.
kind of wish I was at this point.
Mhm. So, right, he's discovered she has an ID on her, and for Jefferson High School.
Anything else? Notes?
She doesn't have anything really useful. Apparently, it's all locked inside of that fucking slee-stack brain of hers underneath her purple painted horn, and you're gonna have to use some sort of melon ball scooper to get it out, is your guess.
Not sure how these creatures work here, Swade, but I do have a hatchet if we need to get.
No, we're not gonna.
I think
No
she just needs to
hatchets.
refresh her and try to revive her.
Oh,
Yeah.
First aid.
Where do you want to drive her to, though, is my question. Or are you just cruising around hoping to get spotted by the police?
Head toward. Oh shit, we don't know where the high school is.
No.
Freddy might. He's been stalking the high schools lately.
What? No, I haven't. I'll just
Freddy, give me a Slee-stack Voris city roll.
I attempt to wake her back up.
Got it.
fumble.
Right. I know where you're going. Coburn slaps her and she goes, "Oh!" Freddy parks in front of the police station.
I drive away.
He peels up.
Did you throw that out, DJ?
No,
No,
I played it.
Throw that away.
I played it.
Oh, you played it? Okay.
Yeah.
She looks panicky again. She clutches her face. What?
So, where'd you do the translation from? Where's the book or paper you translated?
At the school where they did the play. I stayed away that day. I didn't want any part of it. It was creepy, but nonsensical.
Where did you guys hang out when you weren't at your parents' place? You and this Franklin kid.
Well, we went to school together, and the Lafayette Theater. That was our main hangout. But that play, it was horrible. It was about a royal family that all hated each other, and a stranger showed up saying he could help them win a war by getting them all to wear masks to hide from some king in yellow. But then the king showed up and damned everybody to wear those masks forever. It was horrible.
So if you were to, shit, you clearly didn't know because you were scoping out his house waiting for him to come back.
She hangs her head. Yes, I'm hoping he comes back. I know more, but I'll only tell you if you take me with you to find him, because that's what you're trying to do, isn't it? You're trying to find him.
That's what we've been telling you.
No, it isn't. We're talking about locking me in the trunk. You're a horrible person.
Do you know Raymond Du Bois?
I'm going to attempt psychoanalysis and attempt to calm her down. There.
Give me a really good roll, because you were the one intimidating the shit out of her. No. She says, I don't know. It might be his father. I think it was his father. Got a copy of the letter that he sent.
Oh, yes. Give it to him. I suggested to Swade.
It's not on me.
Where is it?
Why should I tell you? You're mean, and he's crazy, and she points at the other guy with the hat low over his eyes with the hole in it. I don't know what he is.
Calm.
Oh.
And yes, we're trying to help find Franklin. Do you think there's anything in the letter that might help us?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Give me a psychoanalysis roll to be the calm voice of reason, Ralph. Or fast talk, your choice. I don't care which.
If not, it's going to move quickly into interrogation.
The old battery attached to the genital sling. I understand. Nothing very.
Let's see what I can do here. Trying to find these skills here.
Freddy continues hunching in the driver's seat, panically driving around the town, waiting for somebody to crash it.
Nice.
Oh,
I get to be the
all
good
right.
cop this time. All right.
Yeah, it's a weird sensation for you, Swade. It's at the high school.
Kind of.
Well,
Okay.
it says school. She doesn't call it a high school. It's to her. It's just a school.
Uh,
It's also where they did the play and stuff.
Is the school? I asked her. Is school in session right now?
No, not today.
Can you tell us which way to go to school? How can we get to your school?
Oh, how can we get there? Yes. Take a left up here,
I'll take a left.
and then the right.
I'll make sure I don't crash the bed. Then
Okay.
take a right.
Give me a drive roll plus 20. Why does he drive so slow? She says.
He's blind.
Card. Swade.
Oh,
She looks at you like, oh no, we're all gonna die.
I just nod.
right, drive
like-
home.
Oh, hey. There you go. Nice.
Bear by just 2 seconds.
Right. Now, he made his drive roll, damn it. All right, you guys arrive at the Tyrone Jefferson High School. That's actually the name of it. I didn't come
It's
up
getting
with that.
worse by the second look.
It really is. I didn't name it.
Now, I know school's not in session today, but I want to just put this out there passively for her. If she sees Franklin's bike, can she point it out to us?
Yes.
You know,
you notice that some of the staff are obviously still at school, even though school's not in session. It's one of those, the kids are off, but the teachers are doing whatever the fuck they do.
Summer.
She's going to walk and take you guys in, although it looks like she may either run, faint, or perhaps get slapped around by the scary guy again.
okay. Well, if there's still staff here, do we want to wait, Tim? What do you think?
Well, have we seen his bike?
Yeah, his bike is definitely not around. She looks around, does not spot it, lets you know. In fact, you don't see it. There's like one bike here, and damned if it isn't that one with the giant front wheel and the tiny ass back wheel. It's just leaning up against the bike rack for some reason.
I've got a couple more questions here.
Oh no, she says.
No.
Well, at least you're not the crazy one or the blind one. Why do you make the blind guy drive?
He's better than we are.
Oh, she says. Okay, that makes sense.
Have you seen Aiden Sawyer since the play?
All the people who did the play, they disappeared. Maybe they went with Franklin.
No, yeah, maybe. So you translated the book? Was it a book or a manuscript?
Yes.
Ah, what was the language it was in that you translated?
French.
French.
Yes, I speak French.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. Freddy's sitting in the driver's seat, waiting for the cops to pull up behind him and fucking get him for kidnapping. And you two to go, it wasn't us. We were prisoners too. He took all three of us.
He's back. I was going to say, let's get out of the car and put it in gear while Freddy's gone. But
I'm driving to the side of the...
all right. I don't know if you heard it, Freddy, but there's still teachers.
Yeah, I heard everything.
All right.
Violet looks a bit panicky because the weird psycho fireman who's got a big ass backpack on his lap keeps looking crazy eyes at her, and the blind guy is up there trying to drive, and then the nice guy is apparently dressed in clothing that doesn't quite work for him because it's got a hole in the top of the hat where the horn should go through. Thank God you didn't get dildo sticking out of there. That just changed the whole thing. That's the whole dynamic would change, right? We like to chase young high school girls down the street wearing a dildo on the top of our head, and we claim to be unicorns. Girls like unicorns, right?
Only if we're driving a Trans Am.
God, no.
Oh yeah, if you get a car with no top, the unicorn horns will be bouncing around in the wind as you drive around.
No, it's 80s T-tops. T-tops.
Yeah, buddy.
So, you guys are in the parking lot. Your car is pretty much sticking out because it's the only one with 3 monkey descendants and some sleestack teenager girl hanging out. It looks about as fucking creepy as a drug dealer's car hanging out in the parking lot. You're thinking it's only a matter of time, Freddy, before the police discover this and send a SWAT team. They'll just pull up and start shooting in through the windshield at you. And
Freddy, do you know what I like about high school girls?
All right.
She says.
All right.
Let's
So why don't we do this? Why don't we wait? Why don't we let her just go on in and go ahead and leave her unattended?
Oh, that's a great idea, she says.
And let her go get the letter so we can find Freddy and all of her other friends.
Who the fuck is Freddy? She
Or
says.
not Freddy, Franklin.
Oh. She says. Well.
Otherwise, she'd wait for the police to find out this information and then pin her on the disappearance because she's the one who translated the letter.
Give me a fast talk roll to get her to believe that.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. She looks dubious and says, "I'll go get you the letter," but then yeah. She looks really conflicted and uncertain. Well, she says.
I get out so she can get out.
All right. I thought you were going to make her go across your lap. She gets out and she goes into the high school. Freddy, you're waiting on the police to arrive if she has called them so they can come here. And you're just imagining them pulling up and not even bothering to get out of the car, just sticking pistols out of their windows and just firing at you.
I've just got my head stuck against the steering wheel. Just eyes closed like, this is not happening. This is not happening. It's not happening.
You're not sure why all your cases work out like this, but, they seem to. Eventually, she comes back. It takes a lot longer than you thought it would take, but she's got something in her hand, and
I lean a little bit away in case it's a taser.
it looks like a piece of paper. Fortunately,
I just stick my arm out the window so she doesn't have to get too close, and she could just put it in my hand. Doors closed, everybody's in the car.
She does so, and she says, "Something weird happened here. I overheard some of the teachers talking about it. I guess when they did the play or something." She shrugs and hands you this letter. There you go.
What did you over here?
That something weird happened when they did the play, and everybody went crazy and stuff. But I don't know. I heard the assistant principal. He's here. He said he'd taken care of it. She shrugs. Whatever, she says. Ralph, go.
Oh, geez, you kidding me? All right. Dearest son, although too young to understand, there will come a time when you too hear and yearn to walk along the shores of Lake Hallie? Al? All right.
A lie.
Oh, you know this, Tim. Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
In sleepy.
To hear the songs of Hades sing beneath 2 black suns in lost Carcosa. Understand, I never knew the wonders that lay hidden. Though the unassuming manuscript tucked away in the fortress recesses of the majestic, he opened my eyes to the unseen world. He came to me in dreams and taught me how to reach Carcosa. I long to take you there, my son, but it has taken me a long time to find a shore by the sea under the light of Albaran, suitable for raising the stones in his honor and welcome him to his world. Is there a beach nearby here somewhere, lady, girl, thing?
Well, maybe in the area that he kept collecting atlases for and looking at maps of. Yeah,
Right.
why?
Nothing. Sorry. Right. In his honor and welcome him to his world. I delight to think to have finally found it here in this tiny, insignificant town called blah blah blah.
Illusion Wells.
Illusion Wells. Is that the town we're in?
No.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was getting replaced. Neither this place nor its people nor its history will be missed. Time draws near. Time draws near, my son, and my audience is anxious. Little do they appreciate the part they'll play in the coming performance. Everybody's gonna fucking die. Carcosa calls to me as it calls to them, as it may call for you someday. If so, seek Harold. He may guide you where I cannot. Until we are reunited. Hey, who's fucking Harold? Do you know Harold?
I don't know who's fucking Harold, she says. He's really old and gross.
Where can one find Harold?
I don't know what kind of sex they're having. Jesus, she says. Why would you ask me these questions, crazy man?
Do you know anyone by the name of Harold?
Yes, she says. He works at the theater, Lafayette Theater. It used to be called the Majestic in the old days. Harold, old Harold, you know.
And
whatever.
Can you take us to the theater?
Only if I can ride up front and drive.
Hold on.
Scoot over, old person.
You're not driving.
I got my learner's permit. Jeez.
Does upside down V shape represent any sort of geological thing, like a mountain or something, Logan?
The kind of curvy V thing like that, you mean?
Inverted V.
Inverted V? Mm-hmm. It could be a really like a child's drawing of a mountain or something, I suppose.
I look around. Are there any mountains in this area?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, the diagram of the inverter V is the kind of curved V like that, like you've seen on the burned letter thing.
Got it. Right. Any idea what this represents? I show the girl.
No. Is it a V for Violet?
Sure.
Great. Let me drive her. I'm not taking you anywhere, she tells Freddy.
He probably really cares about you. If he survives, maybe something will block.
Scoot over, old person, she says to Freddy.
I look at everyone else in the car.
I believe in her.
Yay, she says.
Sweet.
I look better than him.
Do you want to let one of them drive, Freddy?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
But she could also take us to the place to get the atlases.
She can point us in the copies of the maps. I sit back in my seat and put my seatbelt on, Logan.
All right.
I'm just gonna say, listen. You said you wanted to find Franklin, and you said you wanted to come with us. That's fine, but I'm driving.
She crosses her arms and just looks at you in that way that teenagers have.
What if she gets to control the radio?
Mission over.
What's that, Ralph?
Oh, I said, what if she gets to control the radio? How's that for a negotiation?
Give me a bargain roll.
No.
She begins tapping the foot and glaring at Freddy as though he is the worst human that she's ever known, which he might be. She's tapping her foot at you, Freddy, and glaring.
I'll let you drive outside of the school to the next stop. Then I'm driving.
She continues tapping her foot and waiting for you to move over.
I move over.
Take a card, Freddy. Right. She puts it in gear. Here we go. She
slow.
said, okay.
Slow.
Because the wheels just.
Hey, Logan, not sure what happened, but when we do crash, if we do, that's my backpack. Because when I'm sitting in the car, Logan, I want my backpack like here. Obviously, I can't have it on my back, so I just have it here. Yeah. So there's basically no fucking way. Like my backpack touches the chair in front of me, so I'm like cocooned into my spot.
Oh yeah, you're pretty much like kissing the backpack a little bit. That's about it. Right. She goes, hold on. You had it in the wrong gear. She puts it in reverse.
No. I grab my hands. Nope. Out. Out.
She's driving.
No, I
You just put it. You're doing old people things. Stop it. She says, I'm okay. You hear as you guys are driving down the street. Freddy, give me a spot hidden roll.
So what do you got in that bag, Tim?
What do you got in that bag? It's all of our camping supplies, man. It's our house.
Ooh.
So we're not on Logan. The handbrake on, isn't it?
You notice two things on the passenger side where you're sitting. Near the front wheel, you see some sparks that are coming up, and you also notice Swade grinning at you as though he knew this would happen, and he seems very fucking happy it did.
Would you like me to try to drive, perhaps?
I've got it, she says. I've got it. He just had it in the wrong gear. Gosh, she says.
Stupid old blind people.
Yeah, she says. Eventually, what's left of the car gets parked in front of a decaying old theater. It's kind of the decayed opulence thing from the old days. The theater itself, it's got columns holding up the second-story veranda overlooking the street. And she gets out, tosses Freddy the keys to the
steaming
wrecked car, right? And she goes, it's in here. She skips away with the kind of assurance that teenagers who A, have no money, and B, know that they have nothing they have to pay for because some guy let them drive. And she takes you through, the front end. It pretty much needs replacing. Both the headlights are broken as well. A small open-air courtyard, and the main theater is beyond a second set of doors further in. The theater currently has no production in the works, although it has rehearsal and set design for a community performance of something called The Tempest is coming soon. It looks like...
Are there any bikes outside? Did you see any bikes?
Yes, there are some bikes. She just skipped by them.
She didn't, okay.
She didn't stop and go. She just kind of wandered in. It looks like in the meantime, until the play goes, they're showing rich reruns of Dial W for What the Hell, Front Window, and To Be a Thief. Yeah, and she goes on in, and she goes, there, Old Harold, some old dude, old sleaze stack guy with a horn, and it's got a little piece broken off, and he's sweeping and stuff. And he looks up and he goes, oh, hello, Violet.
Oh, I start to reach for my trombone case, then shake my head and look over to...
This is Old Harold, she explains carefully to Freddy, as though he's not only old, blind, but possibly deaf as well.
Hello, Mr. Harold.
Hello.
I hold up my hand.
He holds out his paw and grabs your hand and shakes it.
These are my two colleagues. We work for...
He squints at them.
We're investigating a missing person.
Oh,
do you know Franklin Du Bois?
Oh, Franklin Du Bois. Franklin Du Bois. Yes.
Have you seen him recently?
No.
When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, probably 3-4 days ago.
What did you talk to him about?
Nothing.
Nothing. What was he doing here?
I don't know. He's probably back in his place and stuff. You know, this theater originally opened 85 years ago, but the building is much older than that. Mm-hmm. He's probably back in the normal place where the signs go, you know. That's what they call themselves.
Oh, Franklin is back there.
No, he isn't. Like I said, it's been 3 or 4 days since I've seen him.
Mm.
You can go on back if you want. That's fine. If you're looking for him.
So how long have you been working here?
Oh, I've been working here for many years, man and boy.
Oh. So do you remember about 6-7 years ago when Raymond Dubois and the Majestic Players put on that play, The King in Yellow?
No, I don't. This is the yellow sign which you will mock him by flaunting before the world. No, I don't remember that at all, he says.
Neither do I.
Ah, good. He pats you on the shoulder. Go ahead and go on back, he says, seeming to come back to himself.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, sometime I'll tell you about the theater history if you're good, he says, and goes back to sweeping.
I turned to the other two. What the fuck is going? Why does
Shit,
no
there's
one...
3 people. There's the crazy-eyed one with clutching or wearing a backpack and holding a trombone case. There's the friendly one wearing a hat with a hole in the middle of it. And there's some teenage girl who's tapping her foot with crossed arms looking at you like you're disgustingly old. And a monkey. He rolls his eyes at her. She rolls her eyes back. Being a teenage girl, well, actually, being a slee stack, she doesn't have any whites of her eyes to. Anyway, it doesn't work for her.
We all look over at them, wonder what they're doing.
She hangs her head defeated, knowing that she can't roll her eyes.
Yeah, let's go check out that.
See, Freddy, now you know why I'm afraid to go back to your cyberpunk Hong Kong. I had a daughter. She was a teenager.
I understand now.
Says Violet. What's
Pardon?
her name? What's her name?
That's a terrible name.
Monkeys have weird names, she mutters. You guys go on back and find a door in which it's etched into it is a miniature yellow sign, not the freaky sound losing ones, along with the names of the sign, but Valencia Sanchez's name has been scratched out. There's also a hole where the doorknob used to be. It appears that the door is now impregnable because it's missing a doorknob. Mm-hmm. This is where we normally hung out, but I don't know where the doorknob went, says Violet.
Meh.
Yeah.
Sadly, it doesn't open to a finger push.
Oh. I look at Freddy. I look at my trombone case.
You're the fire marshal. After you.
Fuck yeah! I make the door go away.
He backs away as he pulls out a big fucking fireman's axe and just starts beating it.
No. You use the head of it and you ram it into where the fucking handle would traditionally be, along the hinges.
Oh, okay. Give me a strength roll to do that. Firemen also normally carry another tool. I forget what the hell it's called, but it's specifically for wrenching doors and shit open. It's awesome.
Why are you taking away the teenage boy's glory hole?
How's that strength roll going?
There it is. Yeah. Ah!
Yep, you have no choice but to beat it down.
I pause. I look at Ralph. Other option?
Look in the hole, see if somebody's in there.
Look in the hole.
super dark inside.
And remove the door.
Chop, chop, chop.
Yeah.
Wait. I knock on the door.
Stop.
Like,
What?
He goes,
I knocked on the door really hard.
No answer.
I just thought I'd check after you.
Or you could just go ask the old janitor guy if there's a doorknob laying around.
I found it, says Violet, just as Tim's like,
I put the axe back in my trombone case.
I can't believe he carries an axe in a trombone case. She glares at Freddy as though it's his fault that he carries an axe in his trombone case, mainly because she's scared to look at him for very long. So,
I look at her and go, makes you wonder what's in the backpack.
she turns pale. You guys open up the door. The room inside contains the leftovers of a typical teenage hangout, as well as rolls of fabric, incomplete pieces of set, and a single theater mask. It looks like there's also 6 copies of play scripts. Leroy und Jon.
Back. Well, we brought our translator with us, luckily.
Yeah.
She reads, The King in Yellow.
Oh, yeah. Fucking great.
Oh, and there's another playbill. Same one you've already got.
But hold on. Does she read the cover?
She just did.
Hold on 1 second. I attempt a Cthulhu mythos. Where is that fucking thing?
Tell you what, if you can make this really hard roll for you, you know everything or he knows everything Tim knows. Oh,
I wait happily for her to continue reading.
she just read the cover.
I open the book for her. Huh?
She turns her eyes away. No, it's horrible. It gives me nightmares.
You translated it once, right?
I did, and I'm still not sleeping right.
Where's the translation?
These are translated scripts. The title page is just in French. The rest of the play is in English.
Oh.
Okay.
We should probably really focus on finding the geographical location where this kid could potentially be raising the storms. Just throwing that out there.
Some of those verses in there are horrible, especially Casilda's song, Act 1, Scene 2.
All right.
Okay, good. Thought she was going to start singing.
She attempts a memory roll. She says, I can still remember the words. Along the shore, the cloud waves break. She staggers back.
Stop it! Nope. There'll be none of that here.
You slap around the teenage girl a bit. Freddy, you're pretty sure this will all be pinned on you somehow.
Yeah. It will. Of course it will.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me, she says.
The song probably sounds so much better in French, wouldn't it?
Oh, in French, she begins saying, she goes, looks at the fireman and goes, I don't remember.
I was trying to get a French musical out of Logan, but I guess that ain't happening.
She keeps getting slapped around, so yeah.
Okay. Is there a map or anything in this place
In
where there
here?
might be?
No.
Yeah.
No, but you do remember back at the house that you guys broke a window out of, and there was a whole bunch of maps of varying ages from recent to 8 years ago, and there was something special about them, but you weren't paying attention at the time, so don't remember it. Or you can try a memory roll so you can fail it, and I can laugh at you again.
Ooh.
You're all missing the same rural area.
Hold on, I just wanted to roll so I can laugh at him.
I play skill 5.
It won't help, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. They all had the page of the same exact area, geographic area, torn out of them.
So these maps, are they book maps, like the several pages?
Yes, unfortunately, because you chose not to go to motherfucking Hong Kong, you're dealing with fucking printed shit, hard copy. It's like a fucking nightmare. And suddenly Freddy's back in his nightmare world. It just shows like rows of dildos slapping against him as he walks down a thing like some sort of perverted car wash. He's like, ah.
Okay.
All right.
I mentioned this to the other dude.
You guys have never heard of a perverted car wash in your life.
No, not that bit.
Oh.
I just say there were maps.
The girl in your mouth, she's like, wow, what kind of fucked up dreams do you have?
No, don't say. Okay.
What a great scene.
Right, let's see.
Why don't we go stop at a gas station, pick up a couple road atlases, and maybe she can point out that area.
Well, there's kind of a problem with it, she says. It's the older the map is, because I remember he was complaining to me about it, it seems to be on less and less of the newer maps. Almost like it's fading away. She looks at the fireman, decides not to say anything else.
Well, I mean,
and they're like polishing the back of his hand.
So why don't we go? Do you have a used bookstore in town?
Ooh, take a card, Ralph. You guys, she goes, yes, got 2 used bookstore. Everybody give me a library research. It appears that their organization leaves a lot to be desired here. She will also try to help. Shows her burning books and blaming on Freddy. She is useless.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
He kicks some ass, as does Suede.
I'm looking at the wrong kind of book, if you know what I mean.
I see. Right. No problem. You guys find some really old atlases and stuff. And with Freddy's earlier memory roll, you locate the correct page. If only you knew the name of the town you were looking for, then you could put it all together.
It's
all together.
Carcosa, isn't it?
Carcosa is not on the map.
Malaysian Wells, sir.
Card for fucking TJ who's paying attention to shit. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. It's about a 3-hour drive from here.
Before we go, can I make a thing of water real quick?
Do you have a bottle and water?
What?
Do you mean the spell?
Well, he needs to get a container and some water.
I look at all the fucking camping gear that has water rations and fucking canteens.
He holds up a container. Now all you need is some water that isn't already clean. And you do have to pee.
Right. I just sprinkle some fucking dirt into it.
Oh, well, that helps. Yeah, okay. No problem.
Then I attempt. So if you crit in these, you get the next level up. Is that right?
Yeah.
You are correct. But you only get one shot at it because normal skill horn goes on after the game and stuff. We have a whole skill horn button for that.
Boop. I play my credit card.
Oh.
Look at Freddy crying in the background as you hit the credit. That's a bitch. All right, so.
Hey, Freddy.
Yes.
Hang on. Just because you are our leader.
Ooh. Maybe this leadership thing will pay off.
Wait, let me try this something. Yeah, you found it.
TJ, you got 2 different choices.
Ooh.
You can either pick up destroy water, which it doesn't destroy natural water. It destroys like you can use it against like a water elemental or something like that. or you can go for resistance to water. Like if somebody attacks you with water elemental or whatever.
Hey, Ralph. Traditionally, what are ice elementals consisting of?
Ice.
What is ice made of?
Water.
Right.
Yellow water ice elementals. That's what you want to. What?
Just curious.
Is that why you're trying to build up your water skill?
Unfortunately, ice is a whole different thing than water.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
That's why we have to build up Freddy as the fire god.
I'm working on it.
So, right. So, what were the two options? Fucking protection, water?
Destroy or resist.
Resist water?
Like if somebody's using a water elemental spell to go pew 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 at you. Now the resist water will take you further up the tree, whereas destroying water takes you to a different branch of the tree.
Maybe destroying water will help that flooding zone, huh?
No.
What do you think?
No.
I just want to watch him out there just splashing around in the lake.
Can I check the water? I'll check the trees later. Are we good with that?
Yeah, I'm totally good with that.
Logan, can I do my skill holding now real quick?
Yeah, okay.
Why do you have a die? You play the card.
I want to.
I think you can knock them all out real quick.
Yeah, I want to play It's a Crit on Trump Defense and get the next Trump ability.
That I have to tell him because I didn't post that stuff because I'm being sneaky.
I thought you were becoming the fire god.
This may help with the painting.
Help you with the flame game.
Okay. Let me find Trump Defense.
How much trouble do you think he'd get in, Tim, if we burnt the painting? Blamed him.
Okay, from Trump Defense, Freddy, you have several different options. You could either go for Trump Defense twice a day, or you could get the skill paint a Trump off of another Trump once a day, use instead of the paint basic Trump skill, or you could get the Trump Gate skill.
That one.
I can't understand why you're interested in this, but okay. Or there's another skill called it's a new skill called Make a Trump on an Unusual Surface. Allows you to make a Trump on something large like a wall, a painting, etc. Although this one, moving it destroys the link, only to places, not to people.
Okay.
So Trump Gate. Oh wait, sorry, that new skill comes after Trump Gate. My bad, I read the wrong goddamn thing. Okay, so let me go ahead and copy paste that for you.
Let me do the rest of my stuff as well.
Yep.
Okay.
1 second, guys. Hey, Anna.
You might want to mute yourself, T, if you're going to talk to Anna.
Good.
Is she still bringing you food while you game?
Have you seen me move?
That's a hell of a good wife you got there, TJ. My compliments.
Hey, Anna.
I think he's gesturing to the chamber pot now.
She's going to bring you a goddamn drink?
There you go.
That's a hell of a nice lady.
No, I got the water you brought me. I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Let's say 2
I'd have thrown I love you in there.
Yeah. Got to do that.
Thank you. Have fun. Toodles.
Bye.
Ralph and I both shake our heads. While he does the scoring, I'm going to
Never
go use
fuck
my
with the system. If you fuck with a system, it fucks it all up.
Right. Let me know when you're all done with your stuff here, Freddie. I got a question for you.
Where are those spell trees? Is that in the probably in the whatchamacallit somewhere?
It's on the boards.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got 2 more to do. Hold on. Then you can ask away.
Skill whoring now. Shame on you, Freddy.
Yeah, no, I needed to do that because if I lost it's a crit, I would have been so sad.
Well, you just do that one spell. Bing! It's done.
No, you have to do all 10 of them at once.
If you cast a spell...
Well, I have no reason to cast it right now, which is why I have to do the... Yeah. Alright, anyway, yeah, Ralph, what's up?
Oh, so I'm not going to say I've been there, done that, okay? But I've done the trumps and the paintings, the pattern, and all this in the past. Is there a new angle or something that would be beneficial for me to approach as far as an extracurricular skill set that most players don't bother with?
There is one thing that no one's done yet, and that is crafting
Arbor poles?
No. What was it called? Not
What's the title of the spell trees, Freddy? Where the hell?
it should be under spell schools, I think. Or just spell. Hold on, let me find it for you.
Sorry.
Magic system. And then under...
There we go.
I'll just send you the link. Hold on.
Magic.
I think I saw something about talismans. Is that what you're talking about? Crafting talismans or something?
Yeah, that's the talismans. So, for that you need spells, which you don't have. So you might not necessarily want to do that. But as far as, like, amber abilities go, which, again, you don't have, no one's really done much of shapeshifting. So if you ever learn that...
Isn't that part of Logris?
Yeah. But we do have people who can
Kind
teach
of.
you that.
It's kind of both. Everything starts in this thing so far, as far as the players have discovered, with walking pattern.
But as far as, like, extracurricular things, I mean, most people have... Well, the group as a whole is pretty well rounded, I would say. Not many people have crafting, like leatherworking, for example. I don't think anyone has that.
Architecture.
But if you want to try to do that.
I got architecture.
Yeah, no one has architecture.
Just so you know what you're walking into here, Logan, is while you were away, I was asking, because some people can paint trumps and magic, and I've been there, done that. I was trying to look for something new, to kind of give me as a player focus and something that would be beneficial, extracurricular.
I'll tell you what. If you, I realize you've been there, done that on the old stuff,
right?
But there's over 300 different skills in the pattern shit.
Oh,
so if you were to like walk basic pattern and then start going, you can get into areas that nobody else has gotten into.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it'll take a while.
If you want to walk the pattern, we can do that at some point.
If you find out where it is.
Yeah. I mean, if it's still where I think it is, I can take it there. But anyway, Tim, I posted the link for you, Tim.